like children, like adults.
That's us! The childlike adults!
Welcome one and all to the Burgalouse Arena. This is Knightlife with Burgalouse, Year 2.
The eclectic Burgalouse!
With me, as always, is this moron, a man who needs no introduction because nobody cares who he is.
Do it anyways!
Count Otto von Burgundy.
And this! Thank you! Thank
And
you!
I am your host,
No!
Saint-Gilles VI, descendant of the Savior of Jerusalem, the Marquis of Provence, the Count of Melway, and heir to the County of Toulouse.
And also with us is the one that may have tricked a few of you into sitting there. We do not apologize for their behavior, but it's Mort! Mort!
Right here.
You're trying to wear armor!
As Otto said, this is Mort.
Hello.
He just kind of showed up last week. We don't really know where he came from.
So, when a mommy and a daddy
You
love
stop
Mort,
right now!
Discuss this.
Shoot.
This is combat, not
Shoot.
biology. Though
Oh.
biology does come into play.
All of you not so gentle folk, who has what it takes to be a knight? Big noise, please. We can't hear in these. Yes? There we go! Are you brave enough to charge into battle?
Are you humble enough to serve a purpose that is greater than yourself? No! We always lose people on that one.
Always. No, we did gain one. Last
We
time.
did.
Yes. Now, have you kept up with your nightly training?
It's daytime.
Nightly, daily, day. I don't know. I'm confused. You haven't kept up with your training. That is fine. That's why we are here to teach you to be big, strong knights so you can join our great crusade.
Pilgrimage! Otto, just to be clear, it is a pilgrimage. Crusade's kind of a bad word.
Our great militant
There
pilgrimage.
you go.
Very good. Disclaimer, do you want to?
Disclaimers. So, before we begin, we do want to let you know that we are what Queen Eleanor has dubbed professionals. Don't know how we got away with that.
I never said that.
Also, a quick note, whenever you enter any kind of fight, you sign a social contract. Very simply stated, that states, I'm about to get hurt.
Good luck.
I hope the other person gets hurt more.
If you see what we are doing, if that looks like fun, get institutional help.
Yes.
You have to be crazy to enjoy this.
We are.
And
And children, if this looks like a fun hobby, start now while your parents can pay for it.
ours are so proud of us. Yes. With that out of the way, we are here to talk about knightly combat. So, when you think of a knight, what do you think of?
Not you.
Anyone? No? No takers? A knight is used as heavily armored cavalry while on campaign. This is heavy. We are armored,
Well, I'm not wearing it.
normally on a horse. So, but think of that term as it is used throughout the kingdoms. In the French, you have the chevalier, cavalier, cavalry. Can you follow that? Connect? Yes?
Connect.
No?
Yes.
Done.
We're with you.
And sometimes Germany can use the Ritter, not rider. If you're going to steal our word, steal the right one. Meanwhile, the English use knight.
Convenient.
What? Yeah, why? What does that mean? Does anyone know? Anyone? I'm still waiting for an answer. But the important part is mounted combat. Saddle up, buddy.
I would, but you lost my horse. So, today, we will be focusing on ground combat. We'll cover weaponry, we'll cover armor.
Yes,
We would begin with the most iconic and knightly weapon, the sword.
but no. We're going to
Which is
start
ironic.
small and insignificant.
Like Otto.
Mort. And become large and important.
Like me.
Like me.
I mean, you are long.
So the first weapon we shall talk about is in fact the dagger. Worn on the right hip in combat, you can wrestle your opponent to the ground and stab him in his face. Or if you don't want to kill him, you can use the flat side and just keep punching him in his teeth till he chokes out, which I assume makes heal.
Can I see that for a moment?
That was stupid.
The rondelle, though, should not be ignored. It's killed more knights than any other weapon on the battlefield. Its small, stout blade is designed to find the links of chainmail, work into them, pop them open, and get to the gooey center inside.
Yes.
Even still, you want to aim for specific weaknesses, things like the wrists, the underarm, the face, the groin, or the back.
No, why are you doing that?
Because it's fun. But we'll say you have a little more impressive point and your little dagger's not getting that across. Well, then we have things like hammers, we have axes, we have mace. That's another dagger. We have maces, things that you can really just pound your point home with.
Mark, put that helmet on. I'm kidding, don't do that.
Or catch.
But say you want a little bit more balanced approach. Now we get to the iconic weapon of the knight, the sword. Never leave your keep without it. You can wear it on your hip, it's second privilege. But it is a balanced weapon to attack and defend. Better yet, the entire weapon is in fact a weapon. Yes, I am a poet. You have the blade to stab. You have, what's the point? You have the blade to slash. Or if you're crazy, flip it around. Now your crossguard is a hammer. Or, has anyone heard the term pummeling someone? Congratulations, I told you where it comes from. Or you can use it as a spear. Now, one thing to know about the sword. You can do this all day. It's not going to cut through chainmail. It is not a great weapon for dealing with armor, but not everyone who fights wears armor.
That is true, and Otto would not have gained the moniker of the Butcher of Burgundy had he faced more equally stationed and armor-clad opponents.
Lastly,
I was using that.
is our most important primary weapon on the battlefield, the spear or the
And
lance.
I tend to use lances a lot.
Or come here, stop running. You can throw it into enemy lines, or if someone hasn't lost the horse, you can couch it on their arm. How many of you have been to the joust? Yes, yes. Now you've seen what they're doing. With the charging animal underneath you, that spearhead can break through the armor. So, it's very important that you not just attack, you have to defend yourself. This armor will make you more likely to survive. You are not invulnerable. Rule number one, if you don't want to get hurt, move. Just move. Don't get hit. Blade will not cut through this, but impact will crush bone still.
Which is more fun sometimes.
So for that, you also need a shield. Like any good weapon of war, it has multiple uses.
That's arguable.
You can show off your coat of arms, protect yourself from an impact. I wish I had a weapon in that
Or
moment.
you can beat your enemy.
Right. If they get too close, yes. Now with all of that out of the way, with a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of practice, one day you might be as great a knight as we are. Anyways, so you can join that pilgrimage we were talking about, but you have to know who's in charge and what is going on.
This is true.
The Germans left 2 years ago, on time.
They're punctual.
They took the land route, and then they got into Turkey. And my father, the great Barbarossa,
Decided to go swimming in a river in armor. It did not work out well for them.
thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome.
Then they continued on, where they fight outside the walls of Acre. Meanwhile, the French joined King Richard. Yes, King Philippe
Yes.
and King Richard. And they went to Sicily to save Richard's sister Joan.
I would have too.
That's not the Levant. That is not the Levant. Then Richard, get me started on Richard. He is the first to commit, last to leave, goes to Sicily to save his sister, raids Cyprus to save his sister again, and his wife, and gets all the...
Enough of this.
Oh, hi. What's happening?
You messed up.
I'm no
You ran your mouth again. That's what happened.
Queen of Castile.
God save the queen!
God save the queen.
Rise you up, you stupid knave.
Put him already down here.
Are you so... I said
You're not even wearing the armor.
No! Are you so bold as to wave so much deprecation behind one's back, yet not face them directly, you coward?
I would
Finally
face
left,
him,
how do you say it through space?
but it's too late.
You know what? Since you're ruining my brother's honor,
Wait, hang on. You brought on into this, so I have to point out something. Number one, Richard raised a rebellion against his own father, which your mother helped instigate.
Absolutely.
And then he spurned the French king and the French princess by not marrying her that he was betrothed to.
And now he's using his title just to drain the coffers to finance his campaign, which hasn't even gotten to the Levant yet.
It's called proper warfare, and since neither of you seem capable of controlling your tongues and you lack respect, I give you two options.
Alright?
Either I can summon the sheriff right now to have you dragged before my queen mother
I think I can take the sheriff.
for your audacity,
Sure.
or trial by combat!
Lord, what's this?
Oh look! Congratulations! They've tied the knot!
This is your
We
fault.
waited a long time, but thank you.
All right, lads and ladies, do we all know how trial by combat works?
Fight to the death, someone dies.
No, sorry, not to the death. Our queen is here. Yeah. All right.
Said it was okay.
Trial by combat. What's going to happen is these two idiots are going to fight our lovely Queen Lenore, and you get to decide who is the winner of this trial by combat with your voices. Yes, at the end of the fight. Does everyone understand?
No.
Yes.
No.
All right.
Yes.
Why am I doing this?
The queen
Why
said
am I
yes.
showing
Shut up.
him? It's his fault. He's supposed to stop me.
So quite
Do
simply,
not blame your squire.
I'm blaming him.
no, I'm blaming him and him.
Fine.
You know, it's simple. Keep your mouth shut. Don't make this any worse.
Oh, fine. Hold on, I have one more thing. Go back to your tapestry, Fräulein.
Oh,
There you go.
God, shut up!
Get her. Go.
You want to stay right there.
What happened?
Oh, don't worry about it. No. Hey, you have armor on.
Yes, so you go. You're a shield.
Hang on, time out.
We're in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, and I'm tied to this imbecile. I get a timeout.
What? Ow.
Tired of it. Woo! Get!
Oh, now you want to drag me out of here.
You're kind of cute. Did anyone ever tell you that?
No.
Fine.
Wait! Wait! No. You get the timeout. I get the timeout. You! I take.
That's my sword. Give it back. I don't want this. You don't even know how to use the sword. Give it back. That's your fault, too.
Now we're still there.
It worked.
One thing about Plantagenets, we never yield.
Except to a crossbow. You.
You do? I accept.
Let's follow it. Who's gonna finish this?
Listen, hold on. Queen Eleanor, I know you said no killing, but she was never here. Okay. Fine. Get her.
I agree.
Oh.
Come on, Lenore.
No.
You know what? If I don't get a sword,
Ow.
neither do you!
Wow. You have a shield.
You know, this seems rather unfair. Do you want him to have the sword?
No.
You want him to have this?
No. Just beat them to death.
All right, let's be a little nice. I'm going to give them this, yeah?
No, but why?
Because they're good to have an advantage.
So, this
Why am I tied to you?
Don't worry about
I actually have my sword.
I can warn you.
We got it.
I believe they do something in France like this.
Get her!
This is what happens when you talk about my family. If I hear both of you talking ill of my mother, or my brother, or myself, I will cut out your tongues personally.
It's buffoonery.
Don't blame me.
Oh, I totally blame you. If you feel so indulged to support us, we do accept.
You accept CPR.
Your love language
I'm
is
gonna let it
pain.
happen. If you wish to support us, we do accept green strips of paper with dead people's pictures on them, as well as the digital equivalent of such. If you would wish to sport your support for us, Mort does have pins with our fabulous flamingo on them. For only $1 a day, you could potentially feed more.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Until then,
Thank you, Lord.
that moron that can't shut his mouth is Otto von Burgundy.
How am I supposed to breathe?
I'm Ramon de Toulouse. Together, we are Burgalouse. Thank you so much.
I'm so sorry for those.
It was him.
Oh, thank you, Lord, for that. You get two of my lovely flamingo pins.
Your fault.